Okay, here's a question for the chat room. What kind of game controller do you use on your computer? Assuming you use a game controller, of course. Do you use a game controller on your computer at all? A wireless one, wired, USB joypad, Xbox controller. Oh yes, I have one of those. The problem with the Xbox 360 controller is that the drivers for Mac OS 10, they're okay. Of course, they're written by a third party. Go figure. I wish Microsoft would write drivers so that it would work on Mac OS 10. Mac OS 10 really doesn't have a lot of options for game controllers. Like, almost none. Because when I went to look, I couldn't find, well, many at all. And I was looking just about everywhere. I wanted to find something that would be compatible with both Windows and Mac OS 10 that would work with the games that I wanted to play. See, now I've been used to the way it works in Windows. You plug in the controller, you can play it with just about anything. But apparently it's different in Mac OS 10. And I've tried third-party software with different hardware, including the unofficial Xbox 360 controllers on Mac OS 10, the drivers for that, but couldn't get it to work, which kind of sucked. So I went and picked up for about $20, and I got a coupon for it too. So I saved a little bit of money there. I've got the coupon. Let me know if you want the same coupon for any of Logitech's products, actually. Email me, chris@perillo.com. This is the Logitech Dual Action, and it's supposed to work in both Mac OS 10 and Windows. However, I maybe had one or two games that kind of worked with this controller, and the reviews for this controller were really bad. So why did I buy it? Because like I said, there was like no other option on the table. Like there are no game controllers for Mac OS 10. I want to be able to plug it in by USB, open up a game, and just start. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work. And I want this kind of game controller. On Windows, I love the Xbox 360 game controller. Love it. It is excellent. It is the one I recommend for Windows. Unfortunately, doesn't quite work seamlessly with Mac OS 10. So I'm kind of stuck to using the keyboard. Now I know you're sitting there saying, there are no games on Mac OS 10. That's not true. And who was watching me earlier? Some people were watching me play games earlier, weren't you? And they were cool games. They were so cool. They're like, "Where do you get that game? I want to play the game. Chris, how come I can't play the game?" There are plenty of games for Mac OS 10. There are just no game controllers for it. So I'm probably going to keep it because at some point I may want to try it with another game that comes along, and I don't have any other option at this point. This is more of a telling you it might and it might not work. May not be $20 well spent for you, but if you're looking into it, like I said, I can save you money. But this is almost like a call for help. If you know of a game controller, USB of course, that works with Mac OS 10, let me know. Logitech ain't cutting it. I'm not very impressed with Logitech in general when it comes to at least software, but certainly software and hardware on Mac OS 10, Logitech's kind of like that's lame-o language spoken by a true lame-o. It would work so well. It would just, if I could get it to just freaking work, plug it and just go. Like perfectly, like especially these parts. Are these the analog joystick parts here? The little round bally thingies. I'm not much of a gamer, am I? I never claimed to be one, so don't pwn me. I got fragile ego here. My self-esteem is already garbage. You know who has great self-esteem? Charles Manson. My email address is chris@perillo.com in case you care to talk to me at any point in the future. You're also welcome to become a part of our community of gamers at geeks.perillo.com. People bragging about their specs up and down, left and right, BA, select start, 30 guys in Contra. Or Gradius. I think Russian Attack, too. Just about any Konami game. Anyway, no, actually, it was up, down, left, right, BA, start. You can do select start and then go to 2-player, 30 guys. I got some history. I do. Not much, but I got it. Where it counts. At least in my mind. If you'd like to watch me play games sometimes, you're more than welcome to. You can become a part of the chat room. And how do you do that? Well, you stop by the website and then you automatically, become a part of the chat room. You enter in your nickname. It's like, hey, it's me. And then you become a part of the community and watch the live video feed. And I admittedly may be boring you to death, but that's why the chat room's there, so you guys can, talk about other things and watch the back of my head. Guaranteed. Hours of fun for you. And me. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's the Perillo experience at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.